we've now tasted the Merlot. We had last night for dinner as well, and are on to the Pinotage. And I was just telling Anthony a little story we have in South Africa here. And generally, Pinotage, you spoke about the in the car today while we're doing the tour, the sort of the story, the history of the Pinotage, 1922, the Cinsault Hermitage, also known in those days, Pinot blend, making the Pinotage, and it's a wine that I think polarizes quite a bit. Why? Because it has a very peculiar, and perhaps most people can't place the tastes that come in. It's almost a bit of a wild, smoky taste that come in. And I always tell them, every wine, especially the region it comes from, needs to be put into perspective. And you take, and it is very often reflected in the food as well. You take South Africa, the cuisine here is very much venison driven, so you have springbok and impala and all sorts of delicious meats. And then you have, very famous is the Karu Lamb. I don't know if you heard about it, the Karu Lamb.
Yeah.
So the Karu is about, starts only about an hour and a half, 2 hours from here, and is a semi-desert. It's very dry, and the farms out there range between 5 and 20, 30, 40, 50,000 hectares, on which they graze mostly sheep. Now, they allocate, on average, about 10 to 15 hectares per head. So they have enormous spaces to graze on, but that's because there is not much to graze on. But what is there is particularly high in aroma, and so the meat is also exquisite. Now, if you put that, it tastes sort of wild as well. If you put that into proportion, you take a Pinotage and you taste any of those venison or lamb dishes, that's when it really comes to life, and that's what we're talking about. Now, the second point is, sort of as a rule of thumb, you say when you go to visit South Africa for the first time, you visit a vineyard, and you taste a Pinotage, you say you could judge the rest of the wines.
You have to be quick, the battery's on red.
Right, if that's any good, the rest of the wines will be exquisite, because it's very difficult. The biggest problem in the Pinotage here is the Pinotage stink that you get during the fermentation process. But yeah, it's certainly, we keep very small quantities. It's something we do more as a tribute to the Pinotage grape being so traditional to South Africa.